Happy Sunday. Oh, it's Saturday. Happy Saturday. It's not Sunday yet. See, see why I need the clock with the day on it. I know it's just silly. If it were Sunday, we would have already hung out. It would have been 9:30 in the morning. Silly me. So I hope you had a happy holiday. Even if you just had a good day, that's something to be said. I had every intention of getting on and doing a meditation with you yesterday, and Santa brought me a migraine. So I was unfortunately sleeping while our afternoon meditation would have been happening. So, but I'm grateful that I slept through most of it. So it was a fine day to do just that. So apologies if you jumped on yesterday looking for me, and hope that you meditated in some way. So it's all good though. It's all good, and today I feel like I'm on the mend. My neck is a little stiff, but it'll go. It will go. Everything's impermanent, right? Good and bad. Everything's impermanent. So pain, struggle, suffering, and good hair. They're all impermanent. So it's good. So we're going to meditate a little today. The past, I don't know, 3-4 Sundays or Saturdays. Why I keep saying Sunday, I don't know. Holiday weeks always mess me up. I always feel like I feel like holidays are always Saturdays, but they're not. So anyway, the past few Saturdays I have been doing sound meditation and or a panoramic awareness meditation. We're not really going to use much sound today, other than I have my little wind chimes going over here, which is kind of nice, soothing. And if it's not, that's okay too. Awareness of the reactions is really all we're needing to do. So I think some panoramic awareness is a good idea. And what I mean by panoramic awareness is just from every direction and every sensation. So if you think about your senses, sight, sound, taste, touch, smell, include thoughts into that, and maybe even emotions. And they're all sort of around us anyway, right? So even if we're trying to sit still and quietly, those things are all arising. So what we want to do is really sit in that spot of seeing, being aware that we are emoting and reacting and sensing, but really take the posture of being unaffected by any of that. That we're just seeing it as if it's the parade going in front of us, just or beside us or over our heads or wherever. So I like to think about sort of the snow globe that's around me. And you could do it, as far as you could see or hear. That could be the perimeter of your snow globe. I like arm's length, arms. So we think about the snow globe that would surround us in that space. But sometimes really just sort of focusing on what's happening right here within arm's reach is a good idea. We can always start to expand that out as you feel more comfortable and more confident in what you're focused on. So we're just letting things arise, drift, settle, just like in the snow globe. You know, when you shake it and all the snow goes around and looks pretty chaotic and you can't really see all that clearly. When we stop shaking it, when we stop trying to stimulate it or move it away or pull it in, see, we're stimulating and stirring things up. So when we just stop and just watch, listen, taste, without stirring things up, not labeling it like and dislike or want, need, crave. We stop doing that and just notice what's happening, what's arising, and specifically our own reactions that are arising. So when we hear a sound and we have a thought or an emotion that arises around that, oh, don't like that, ugh. Or I love that, I want more of that arising of response. We want to be able to see that in a helpful way, not in means to interact with it or stop it, but simply to see it, notice it, notice its existence. That's really the important part. Not changing things specifically, but when you see your reaction, you understand it's a reaction, and with that knowledge that it is a reaction, then you will act in a different way. Rather than just being unconsciously pulled into a reaction, you can choose to react or not, or take action or not, specifically. So let's keep that in mind. So I don't know about you, but I'm ready to meditate. I've been doing a lot of it the last day. When things get painful, headache-wise, it helps for me just to do breathing exercises and just sit and watch the discomfort rather than getting pulled around by it, pulled into, oh, I don't want it, it's something I don't like, it's horrible, I want it to go away, that spin of reactions. And instead, I sit and just notice. Notice the discomfort, notice the pain, notice the reactions. So it's a good time to do a little more of that, I think. So anything that's arising, so if that's too much for you, in a panoramic sense, pick a sensation. Hearing or seeing, even with your eyes closed. You can see things arise, colors, maybe shapes, blobs, blobology behind your eyes. And just spend some time with that and watching your reactions to that, rather than trying to do everything at once. Pick one. Pick one and then maybe expand out if you feel more comfortable. I'm going to ring the bell 3 times. Let the sound and vibration call you to this practice, this watcher, this seat of the watcher. Close your eyes, straighten your spine. Not too tight, not too loose. If you feel like you need to move a little, move a little. If you're comfortable sitting still, sit still. Just relax, release, let everything come and go. Take some deep breaths, expanding your belly as you breathe in. No need to get caught in anything. Just sit, being aware and awake. Let everything just come and go. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, nothing special to be or become. Just sitting, breathing, and being in this moment of awareness, exactly as we are, and exactly how things are. See the nirvanic peace in leaving things just as they arrived. hope that was helpful in turning your attentive awareness to your actual reactions and existence. As I mentioned earlier, I'll be back tomorrow on Sunday at 9:30 a.m. for our weekly service. This includes some chanting and some meditation and a Dharma talk and some more chanting and some more prayers of invocation and dedication, and it's a good hour spent. So come and hang out. I'll guide you right through the whole thing. I'm glad that you're here. Glad that you're